Should be live. Oh, find headphones now. How would I do that? Hard. He hath done it. Waiting to see if anyone pops into chat. This is definitely not my usual streaming time. Ah, there we go. Should probably see Mr. Limey in chat. If he doesn't, I'll disown him forever. Oh dear. Oh, it's too early. Oh Christ, it's not even that early, but it's too early for me. Much too early. Oh dear. Oh, let's see if I can catch at least some night birds, eh? Oh, terrible. Looks like we might be having a lonely stream. Oh dear. Suppose no one wants to see some good old Papers, Please. Good old records being broken. Maybe we should just start. Because otherwise we are not going to get anywhere today. Yep. Oh, that is way too loud. Way too loud. Evening. So she's immigrating from Impor. Okie dokie. Her enter-bite date is fine. Her expiry date is fine. She's got the polio. Her ID numbers are just fine. 51 kilograms, 170, straight hair. Joanna O'Rourke. Joanna O'Rourke. Okay, so far everything looks fine. There doesn't seem to be any trouble with that. Female, Hai Han is spelled correctly. Yep, I am pretty happy with this one. No interesting problems by the looks of it. I'd be willing to stamp this one an approved. Oh god, watch this. That would be just my luck. I'd come right back to this, and then instantly I'd get something wrong. There we go, names are different. Ah shit, not that one, this one. I have multiple names. Ha, no you don't. Someone's getting fucking gulagged. Ta-ta. May you rot forever in the gulag and be eaten by cannibals, etc, etc. Aranovich Lance. Altan district. The Altan district is the correct district. Issuing city is East Greston. That is just fine. His date of birth does match up. That is just fine. So he's 87 kilograms and 183 centimeters tall. That is just fine. He has polio. His ID numbers don't match because he's a filthy deviant. Gulag, my sir. Gulag for you. Ta-ta. Oh dear. So she's saying she is visiting and for 8 weeks, right? So that's just fine. Enter by date is fine. She's not out of date. The picture doesn't look like her though. That would be slightly misfortunate. Usually with this one, the general rule is that there's very rarely two problems with someone. There certainly can be, but there very rarely is. So if she had passed that test, essentially, there'd have been almost no reason to actually continue. Just put her through. After a quick check, of course. Oh, sucks. I wake up in the morning, I've got like terrible hay fever. Publia. That is correct seal. He has access to Arstotzka. His ID number matches up on all three. He doesn't have polio though. Be gone with you, sir. May you have a lovely stamp though. At least you'll come away with somewhat of a souvenir. Ta-ta. I think what the plan is I'm probably going to stream for another 2 hours. And then assuming I'm still going after that. Tiny Pickle, hello. Great to see you in chat. I apologise, we're not going to see many of our friends, I don't think, because, hell, I needed some actual sleep. I was dying. Especially after the length of the last stream. Jesus Christ. This one's not going to be that long. Like I said, only 2 hours, and then before I go to work, I'll stop it if we're still going, and we'll continue on after that. Right, so the enter by date is fine, expiry is fine. He does have polio. The ID numbers match up on all three. And also, Tiny Pickle, I'd like to say thank you for following me on Minds. I didn't notice that, but like I said, I post a lot of almost like blog posts on there, that sort of stuff. So hopefully that interests you. Obristan, Lorndaz, that's great. He said he is visiting relatives for a few months. I'm assuming that must match up. Yeah. Bobbed hair, that's fine. 183 is good. I'll check his name, Roanberg. It's pretty easy to see if there was a problem, I'd imagine. So we'll do we done let him through? And you subscribe to my YouTube channel, jeez. Are you vying for #1 fan now? But thank you very much for that. The YouTube channel is pretty much where I back up all the Twitch videos, and there's also some series I post on there that are more unique, or pre-recorded rather. However, it's A lot of them are on hiatus, simply because I'm a lazy, lazy person. I do apologise. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I can instantly see that he's not good to enter. You're too late, my son. Please have mercy. I will have mercy. You shall not be detained. You shall receive a beautiful stamp. Almost like a collector's item. Ta-ta. Oh dear. Oh. So we're passing through and going to be staying for a couple of days. That's perfectly fine by me. So we have a Rebecca Mumfoska. Oh well, can't win them all. 83, that's fine. Expiry date's fine. She does have polio. Her ID numbers do match. Her name, Rebecca, and Mumfoska. Mumfoska. Oh, Lucheco, how are we? Good morning. I've not seen you in chat before, I don't think, so, welcome. We are, trying to push this personal best of mine as far as it can possibly go. And, well, we're actually just trying to see how far up these rankings we can get. Currently, we would be ranked 57, I believe. So, it's a long way to the top. In fact, the very top rank, at least for Steam table rankings, is something like 10,000, but frankly, I think that's fake. The highest one that looks like it could even possibly be real is about 1,800. Stefan Zajac. Yes. Well, yeah. There is ranks in this game for the particular mode we're on. So we're doing perfection mode, which means I can't make any mistakes whatsoever. So you can see up the top there, there is a timer for how long this particular game has been going. +1 just means I get 1 point for every person I let through at this point. And 235, that's how many points I have. So you can actually find it on the some sort of Steam page somewhere. Probably in game stats for this, all the rankings. Right, so his enter by date is fine, his expiry date is fine. He does have polio, his ID numbers do match. So 74 kilograms is fine. 162, yes he is. Dark hair, yes he does. Oh dear, sorry. I must apologise, I have really bad hay fever. Antegria, we have St. Marmaro. That's just fine. Stefan Zajac. What did he say? He's visiting friends for 30 days. That is actually pretty much what his little sheet there says. What can I say? The man's got impeccable paperwork. Yep, the name's not wrong. He's got his polio and all his descriptors were okay. It can never hurt to try. Okay, we're gonna let him through. There'll probably be summit. Here we go. We have our workers pass there. Michael Musin. Oh, jeez, I can't pronounce that. That's awful. So it's Michael Musenjazi. fair enough. I'll take it. Right, so he's good to enter. He's not expired. He's got the polio. His ID numbers match up across the board. His name, Michael. Okay, he's not misspelled his first name, luckily. What about this? Musen Jezi. Okay, we have Musen Jezi here. 83 kilograms is fine. Bald, I'd say so at 184. Definitely on his tippy toes. Did he say he came to work for a full year? Oh, please excuse me. That is fine. He's from Republia, so Les Renardi. That Les Renardi is fine for Republia. And male. There doesn't seem to be specific problems for that then. And he's probably good to let in. Oh, thank you very much. I do appreciate the bless you. Dear, I probably should have took some antihistamines this morning, but you sort of wake up like this in the summer. Yeah, I am not seeing any trouble with this guy's paperwork, which concerns me, because that usually means I'm missing something. We'll just have a quick look again. These three descriptors are just fine. Enter by date, Les Renardi. That's spelled correctly. The work was fine. All his names are spelt fine. His ID numbers are fine. He said for a full year, and that works just fine. Because it adds on an extra month for some reason when it does that. So he should be just fine. Let him through. Watch it beep. Watch it bloody beep. You get paranoid when you get to this point. His presence was requested. His name is apparently Naomi Lewis. Donkey! Oh, Lucheco, thank you very much for that follow. It means a heck of a lot, especially since we're getting somewhat close to 50 now. Can finally think of affiliate glory. How about this? I'll make a deal with you. If I get to 300 points, you have to subscribe when I hit affiliate. No going back. It's a deal now. You've shook on it, even though you've not. Shut up. Ooh, it's nude time. Some juicy nudes. Oh dear, I do apologise, ma'am. That's my fault. So, female from Lorndaz. The diplomatic seal is just fine from Obristan. Yep. The polio is good. The ID number is just fine. Yep, it is. The expiry date is just fine. Arstotska, Naomi Lewis. Naomi Lewis. Be on your way. Expired? What was expired? Oh, Christ. Or not, yeah. Okay, so that's fine. I wouldn't worry too much about me missing loads of stuff. Don't get me wrong, it can happen. That's fine. That's fine as well. Sunkiedo from Impor. She's got the polio. Check the ideas. Yeah, it's gotten to the point where I've played this game for so long that it's like, it's very rare that I actually miss stuff. Or at least when I'm just going like this. It's when you're trying to get the points right at the start, you have to go a lot quicker. So we have Emma Petrovska. Petrovska Emma. Emma Petrovska. And the ID numbers are just fine. I checked the expiry. She has the polio. Dark hair, I'd say so. 65 kilograms, 173. I think 173 is just fine. That's it. Will it get more difficult? No. Not technically. The only way it gets more difficult is I'll become more nervous as that number goes higher. Other than that, basically, this mode is called Perfection, and you can pick what level. So I'm currently playing on the highest level, so the variety of documentation that I have to check is much greater than say level 1 through 3. So this is level 4. And it stays at that level pretty much all the way through. But it's basically seeing how long you can go without making a mistake. Well, check these three. 173. I checked the dark hair, didn't I? Just to make sure. I'll even check Sunkiedo, even though I've seen that 1,000 times, just to make sure it's spelled correctly. Sunkiedo. Emma Petrovska. Seems just fine to me. The seal is fine. What she said actually matches what's on her thingy-majigger there. Transit, 14 days. Emma Petrovska seems like a stand-up citizen to me. I don't want to stamp it. I feel bad. There's got to be something I'm missing now. What devious things are you hiding, Mrs.? Oh, we'll be fine. Why, howdy. Anton Tarasov. That's also a good name. Anton Tarasov. His ID numbers do match. He does have the polio. He doesn't look like that. I had surgery. I changed the picture in my other one, but not in this one. Oh dear. Looks like Anton's going to the gulag. May you forever rot and be eaten by cannibals, etc., etc. Ta-ta. Ooh, howdy. We have Signov Clinch. I've seen weirder names. His enter by date is fine. His passport is expired though. There you go, my good friend. Have a nice day. How are we? Arthur Morlin. He's transiting for a couple of days. That's fine. Enter by date is fine. His passport is not expired. His ID numbers do match across the board. 177. 99 kilograms. And he does have that moustache. I did notice there is a name difference though. That's a bit strange. He has multiple names. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh dear. We have a first class ticket to the Gulag, people. Congratulations. Good evening. He is planning to emigrate. That is interesting. And enter by date is fine. His passport is not expired. He does have polio. His ID numbers match across the board. Michael Gruchow, or Gruchov. Just gotta check that name again. Gruchov. That is fine. Cropped hair, 82 kilograms, 181. Republia, so True Glorian, is that in Republia? Yes it is, and that is spelled correctly. Male, date of birth doesn't really matter. The only thing that might be a bit funny is that descriptor, but even then, that seems pretty spot on. I'm not seeing any other problems, so might just have to let him through. Is the stamp Gucci? No. It's a simple backstory, really. I went to stamping school, and I actually received my master's in stamping many years ago. But truly, I could have pursued a different career path. You see, my stamps were renowned across the globe. Many people would travel for miles just to see my stamp exhibitions. So simply by stamping these people's passports, they are receiving practically what is a valuable piece of art. To be fair, I have given out quite a lot today, but what can you do? Right, so that enter by date is fine, the expiry is fine, the ID numbers are just fine, the polio is good, mail from Haihan and Impor. 82 kilograms, 186, that's just fine. Is he transiting for 14 days? Yes, he is. Bolding, he is indeed. Jacob Huntowitz. Okay, Jacob Huntowitz. Now I've got to find out what's bloody wrong with this passport. There's got to be something wrong. 1983 the first, that's fine, he's good to enter. That is just fine there. He's from Haihan and Poor. That all matches. Male. Polio. He seems good. Probably should be spending a bit more time on these than I was before. But for the life of me I can't figure anything out there. It's pretty bloody noticeable, to be honest. Mick Bale. I like that name. Mick Bale. Michael, also known as Mick Bale. Oh shit, he genuinely is known as Mick Bale. There's that is a twist if I ever see one. So we have Michael Faris, Mick Bale Faris. His ID numbers are just fine and dandy. Enter byte's fine, that's fine. Obristan. Murderous, that's fine. Male, yep, height's okay. Tall forehead, he has the tallest of foreheads. He should be good to enter. I'm just going to take a small break, just to ready myself. This hay fever is really kicking my ass today for some reason. But I'll be back in just a minute or two. Howdy. Oh, so I stamped him, but I never actually bothered giving it back to him. That's a shame. Next. How are we, good sir? I love your shiny forehead. He is immigrating. Okay, dokie. So his enter by date there is fine. His expiry is fine. He does have the polio. His ID numbers match. Yes, they do. His name is Oystein Magnali. Magnali Oystein. Jesus, what type of name is that? We'll never know. 83 kilograms. He's put on a tad bit of weight. It's a shame. His diet is ruined. But at least we'll get some lovely nudes out of it. Everyone likes some lovely nudes. Oh dear. You think we can be more clear about this? I've literally seen people with fucking knives strapped to them. Like, not even knives, it's swords. And guns. And, I can only assume are little rolls of Smarties. Lev Shestov. Okay, so he's from the Burnton district, which luckily is a correct district. Weight is fine, height is fine, his dates of birth do match, he is a male. Sunkiedo is definitely not a correct issuing city though, so someone's going to be going to the gulag, let's put it that way. Oh dear. Hope you've got a strong back, my friend. You shall be shoveling much snow and digging many graves. Transiting through Arstotzka, you say, for a couple of days. Okay, that matches up. Your seal looks just fine. Your enter by date is fine. Your expiry is just fine. You do have the polio. Your number there, your ID number, seems just fine. 171 is just fine. Bobbed hair, impor, high hand, very good, female. So now I've got to try and check that unholy mess of a name you have, unfortunately. Alia, Mozeovska. Okay, that's just fine. And other than that, I cannot see a single problem with your documentation. It seems very, very well taken care of. Bobbed hair, 171.54. Transit for 2 days is exactly what you said. Yep. Your name is fine. Impor and high hand are just fine. You look good to me. I am going to check that. So she says she has a job here and she'll be staying for half a year. Was that? Seems legit. Yeah, so work for 6 months. That should be what came up. Yep, so work for half a year. So your enter by date is fine. Your passport is expired. At least that makes things easy on my end. Oh well. Wellity. I will be seeing you. Just not in Arstotzka. It's the attack of the small heads. That work pass is fine. You're gonna remain for 8 weeks. which would be 2 months, and then it rounds up for some reason, so that shouldn't be any problem. Right away, Yasmin Darius, and that's a bit different. And well, what can I say? It actually does seem to have 2 names. What can you do? That's fine. So then bring that over. We have Salade Valerie, female from High Hand. The ID numbers are checking out, non-expired. Salade, correct. 2 months for work. That is fine. Small head, yep, that's fine. 164, 49 kilograms. Everything is fine-arino. Be on your way. Oh dear. Howdy, how are we? So her enter by date is fine, passport is not expired, she has the polio, the ID numbers are fine across the board, so if we're from Obristan, Murgerus, I do believe that is correct, yes, it's spelled correctly, female. Short hair, 179 is fine, 68 kilograms is just fine. Not noticing any other problems though, unfortunately. Sometimes it can be difficult. Alyssa Valquero, Alyssa Valquero, 68, 179. Did she say she was visiting for a few weeks? A few weeks does count as 1 month. So there is that. Yep, that is fine. Willity, I cannot see another problem. That is handy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let her through. I can't see a problem there. Probably should have took more time to check, but what can you do? Oh dear. David Ovsky, David Ovsky. His ID numbers are just fine. Has got the polio there. Male from Shingleton, that's fine. 179, 88 kilograms. Short curly hair. Male from Singleton, United Federation. I know his enter-by dates were fine. What did he say he was going to do? He's just visiting for 14 days. Well, his name is fine. His height is fine. His weight is fine. His short curly hair couldn't go amiss. And everything else seems to match up perfectly with his documentation. I cannot think of a single reason to deny this man, which is unfortunate because I do like denying people. Oh dear. So Fardesto is fine. Paradesna, that is fine. Her ID numbers are just fine. She has the polio. The expiry date there is just fine. Her date of birth does match, 176, just about 55 kilograms. Does her name match up? No, it does not. Are we Juan or are we Jane? We shall never know. Oh, it's matching data, but unfortunately you do not have an alias. Juan. Please let me through. No. That is a instant gulag. Oh dear. So his enter by date is just fine, his expiry is just fine. He does have the polio, his ID numbers do seem to match across the board. That's fine. Goatee, yes, 175 indeed, 71 kilograms, yes, transit for 14 days. Yep. So from Kalechia, his Yurko City, that is just fine. Thomas Carpenter, Thomas. Definitely not seeing anything wrong with that. Polio repel. No, that does indeed seem fine to me. I have 2 viewers apparently. That is interesting. How are we, my 2 most loyal viewers? I think this time of day is a really bad time of day to actually stream, especially considering where a lot of the people who usually watch my streams live and what their time will be right now. Well, unfortunately, this is pretty much the only time I could stream before work. You're not 191. You good tiny pickles. Is it really early where you are? Because you live pretty much on the east coast, don't you? So it'll be very early where you are. Matching data, no known aliases though. But we have 35 kilograms. Michaela Desiadins. 642. Well, I imagine you'll either be bunkering down for sleep or I don't know. You said you were quite a night owl, so it wouldn't be surprising me if you were up. That's fine. Michaela, I'm not seeing a problem here. Was visit for 3 months, wasn't it? Just visiting will be a few months. That is fine. Righto. Oh, been up all night. All night. What have you been up to then? Anything fun? Anything interesting? There we go. So we've got the Burnton district, Orvek Vonor, and we have Jana Korhonen. Jana. Jana, who has not bothered to get that renewed. That's most unfortunate, Jana. I will see you. Ta-ta. But you are not tired. No, I understand that feeling very much. The whole, I'm not tired. But then again, you may be a bit more used to it than I am. I don't know. Because I am... that stream, like when we first started this, not only was I up till about nearly 9 a.m. my time. I tried to get like a few hours sleep before work. I was watching people on Twitch, that's good. And then I had a 9-hour shift at work, and it's just, oh no. My body was not ready for this. Unkept curly hair, Empor, Glorian. Glorian is not an Empor, you imposter. There we go. Get gulagged, my good sir. Oh dear. I was watching people on Twitch. Any good finds? Who are the good people to watch on Twitch? I don't really watch that many people on Twitch. Oh, you posted some pictures of your cats in the Discord. I haven't had a good chance to look at the Discord since last night, but I will definitely give that a look, because I do love some cute little kitties. So enter by date is just fine. His expiry is just fine. He doesn't have the polio. That is right at the bat, sir. You should have really gotten that sorted. What am I talking about? You know that disease that's really uncommon, but when people do get, it's really nasty. Yeah. Is that a disease? I don't know what they class polio as. All I know is that unless you live in like a third world country at this point, you don't really get polio. Oh, straight off the bat, man. Or, I don't know. There might be a few cases. You found a channel called Patty Zen. Oh, that sounds interesting. What did they stream? Oh, I do not understand. We'll have plenty of time to explain it to you at the Gulag. Do not worry, good sir. Oh, howdy. He's seeking asylum. Good stuff. Just means I'm gonna have to spend ages fingerprinting him. We have Daniel Hutnan. Well, at least it matches. So Daniel Hutnan, his enter by date is fine, his expiry is just fine. He does have the polio. His his IDs do not match. Dutain. Minecraft, they just started streaming on Twitch yesterday. Oh wow, so a newcomer. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and watch their stuff. If they're good, I might give them a follow. So what type of Minecraft do they do? Do they do the sort of Minecraft I do? Or, well, Christ, maybe not after one day. I don't know if they just play the, survival mode. The expiry is fine. That ID number is just fine. We have Laura Baker. Laura Baker. Very good. Polio. Female from St. Marmaro in Integria. Is spelled correctly. Curly bobbed hair you do have. You don't quite look like yourself though. Oh, excuse me again. Oh, this is not a good morning for allergies. This is why I stream at night. The morning is not for me. The night time is my home. There we go, matching data, Laura Baker, that's fine. 64, 60 kilograms. Yep, that is fine. Oh, it's just fine. It's actually a shame. I did catch a quick look on the Discord. At about 5 AM for me, people are saying, get up, stream. It's like, no, I've only got like 1 hour sleep, for fuck's sake. Like, ooh, private server. Fancy castles. That sounds right up my alley. Alrighty-o, so his expiry date is just fine. His ID numbers are just fine. He has the polio. Far Desto is just fine. Orvik Vonor, that's fine. The date of births even match. Good stuff. He does weigh a bit more than I'd expect. That's unfortunate. And get him searched and get those juicy nudes. Okie dokie. Oh dear. Why, sir? Why do you do this to yourself? Oh. That is unfortunate. Like, come on, sir. Like, I don't know Arstotzka's position on, firearms, but, like, did you really think bringing one right through the border like that was a good idea? Oh, he's still on. Oh, but thank you though for coming over. That's loyalty. Not only that, does he have juice? Huh? I thought not. No. This is the only channel where you get juice. Fucking passionate about the juice here. It's the greatest currency on earth. One day the juice is going to overtake the dollar in worth. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Right, so the seal is just fine. And Boris Kaversky, okay, that's fine. Boris Kaversky, okay, so the seal is just fine there. 88 kilograms. The enter by date is fine. Short straight hair. Very good. 184. Yep, 80. 1 year of work is what he's claiming. So yeah, that would be a year. He's come to work for a year. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything wrong, except the fact that he spelled Glorian wrong on his fake passport there. That would really help. Publia. Instead of true Glorian, it's Georgian. Georgian? Yeah, that's about right. Oh dear, sir. May you forever rot in the gulag. Ta-ta. So, does this fellow do, does he do commentary? I do hope so. Sometimes I just can't watch Twitch without, commentary. Ontario, Canada. Lovely. 83, that is fine. The ID numbers match up just fine. Good old polio. 56 kilograms, 172. She's claiming work, but I am seeing no work certificate. He is a cat. I've never met a talking cat, so that would be an interesting one. I will get one after. Oh, well, will you now? There we are. So we have Tatyaka Renova Tatyaka. That's fine. Your dates of birth, they do match. You're 173, that's fine. 76 kilograms, fine. Paradisna, fine. The ID numbers do match. You do have the polio. And you do look like yourself, so what can I say? That's quite interesting. Lendiforma. Handy. Just take your name again. Tatyaka Renova Tatyaka. Okay, she seems good. There are no problems that I have detected. Haha. Oh dear. Looking to transit through the country. There will be a couple of days. Ranier Cock. Good stuff. Ranier Cock. Ranier. Outer grouse. And that's for Integria, that is fine. So his expiry date and enter by date are just fine. His ID numbers are just fine. He does have the polio. Glasses. He's not wearing those glasses today. Perhaps he just wanted to give his eyes a rest. We'll never know. There we go. Those don't look like they match. Oh well, sir. If you do not die to hypothermia, you shall surely die to the ravenous cannibals that infest the gulag. I wish you luck. Hello, good sir. How are we? Okay, so he is visiting, yes, for 30 days, that is fine. His enter by date is fine, his expiry is just fine. He does have the polio, his ID numbers are consistent. He is balding, he does hit 172, 68 kilograms, he's put on a bit of a little tad of weight, that's unfortunate. I'm all about the personal health of all my border applicants. My, that's some lovely nudes you have there, sir. My apologies. 1 month, yeah, that was correct. From Carista City, that is in the United Federation, that is spelled perfectly fine. Elias, Naron, Elias. He seems just fine to me. And we're gonna throw him through the border and never see him again. Goodbye. So you're visiting friends and will remain for a couple of months. That is just fine. So 63 kilograms, fine. 180, perfect. Enter by date is fine. Expiry date is fine. You do have the polio. Your ID numbers do match across the board. Bobbed hair is fine. So your name is Cameron Faveska. Okie dokie, that's a different name. Just ever so slightly different. Let's see, do you have an alias? Apparently you do. So Cameron Faviska and Nubinitz Ishmara. What can you do? Well, there we go. I'm not seeing any other problems. She's from Republia, so Les Renardi is just fine. And I'm going to pop her through the border there. May Arstotska treat you well. I say might, I might consider having a wee look on the Steam leaderboards at this point, because ooh, we have definitely upped it just a tad. Right, so we have visiting relatives. Duration of stay will be 60 days. So we're weighing 56 kilograms, 180 in height, which she is most definitely not. What time is it for me? There's two ways you could find out. One is I could just be a normal person and tell you it's about 12, so literally it's noon. Or you could do the command time, as I will demonstrate right now. Ooh, or maybe not. My keyboard doesn't like me, apparently. So there's certainly two unique ways of doing it. There we go. Those should match. Yep, yes they do. Mr. Limey, hello and good morning. Or good afternoon, actually. It just went noon. I do apologise I couldn't stream last night, but frankly I needed the sleep. Alicia Vizcano, Alicia Vizcano, that's fine. That's fine. Les Renardi, fine. fine. Visiting for 2 months. I think I'm sure to check that. She does have the polio. Oh dear. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any more problems. Usually once you find one problem, you're actually generally good. And even Sandbag. How are we, Sandbag? Good seeing you. Oh dear. Mole there. Right, so that seal is just fine. So Henrik Bilski. Henrik Bilski. Alright. So how long did they say he was staying for? 12 weeks. So 3 months. Which is just fine. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. He has got the polio. His enter-by date is fine. His expiry is just fine. And his ID numbers match up. The polio is good. His name, Henrik Bilski, is consistent. 3 months, like I said, 169. Yep, 93 kilograms. Yep, good vision. I can only assume so. Oh, I do apologize. I just keep sneezing because my hay fever is absolutely awful this morning. I would much prefer to stream at night, but unfortunately I am at work today again. So not really much time for it. There we go, 12 PM. Everything seems fine with this man's documentation. The only thing that's slightly off is maybe the height, because he keeps dipping about. Dip, duck. Ooh, I accidentally denied you, my good friend. Sorry about that. Oh, wait, what? No! 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 I'm actually really sad about that. That is slightly unfair. No! Rep, run. Oh dear, there's only so long that run could have gone for. But that is really, really nasty, that one. Especially considering that I stamped it accidentally on the no, and then I stamped it yes, and the fucker still walked away. Come on, you had a yes stamp on there. You should have went right back there. Yeah, you totally did jinx it. It's all Mr. Limey's fault. If anyone's to blame, it's definitely him. No, I do think that's really unfortunate in the sense that oh, that's silly. Come on. Profile. I think basically your latest stamp should count as the one that it takes, so that's really weird. So yeah, if I stamp it no, and then I stamp it yes, the latest one should count, so he should have went through in my opinion. I'm assuming that's just not the way the game works, and the people who made Papers, Please absolutely hate my guts. What can I do? But I suppose the it's the AI's fault though. Yeah. I don't know, that's so strange. I'm so used to I'm pretty sure it's meant to be the last stamp that counts, as far as I'm aware. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually going to check whereabouts on the leaderboards I am. I don't know how to check that sort of stuff. Those game stats. Yeah, what can you do? What can you do? Christ, actually, I need to check Discord, because Agent 17 was such a lovely fella and he posted it on there, didn't he? Although I may have to screw up just a tad. Is it on the Papers, Please? No, it's not on Papers, Please. Oh, it's a shame that most of the people missed it. Your game bugged out. You reckon? You reckon it was a bug? It was a bug that got me, for fuck's sake, you reckon? That is, that would be really annoying if that's the case. But I'm trying to, like, scavenge now. For, Christ, where did he put it? Where did that beautiful man put that, that link? Because he did link it last night, but it may be way up, considering. Yeah, there we go. So let's have a little check. What did we get to? We got to 269. Ugh. Ugh. Don't even wanna consider now. 269. We are rank 36. There we go. Oh god, that could have been much worse, I suppose, couldn't it? It could be a lot worse. My though, that is just horrible. Can you hear my voice? I'm just quickly changing that. Just can display capture. Just add the existing there. Whee! Can you see me now? We are seeing into the infinite for my Streamlabs there. Whoo! It just keeps on going. Keeps on going and going. But there you go, people. We are number 36 on the perfection course. Oh, for fuck's sake, that is so annoying. Oh dear, what can you do? But yeah, it was a good run while it lasted. At least we've got something to show for it, technically. If I go to page 1, you'll notice that the top score is just like the top 3 actually. The top 3 look fake as hell. Like, I mean, nah. I mean, Moonshine Oats on 1800, that is possible. It's possible, but still kind of unlikely. But like I said, I wanted to get into the 400s so I could get into near the top 10 there. But oh well, done goofed apparently. But I suppose with that, I'm just gonna leave off the stream. I need to fix my allergies and prepare for work. So I wish you all a lovely day. Do spam the Discord as always. But I'll see you next time. And when I say next time, I don't mean Papers, Please. This fucking game has had it. It's had it, right? Oh dear. What I should do is just go on a massive rant and then post it on YouTube or something and get millions of views. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Right, so bye fellas. Bye. Tiny Pickle, goodbye. Mr. Limey. See ya. Whoever may be watching. It's all over. It's all over.